Alright. Welcome. As you can see in the title of this, we are giving our review for the two characters. Don't mind this right here. So let's actually give our review on the characters. Well, why not? On Dehya, Dehya, I don't know. I don't know how you say her name. And Cyno. So first things first, I will just show you her talents. Y'all can read this for yourselves, and you can pause it. What the? Could you knock that off? Hey yo. Any day now. Okay, thank you. Anyways, so y'all can read this for yourselves. I'll just demonstrate it once we you know, do the whole trial run. Now, there is one thing I want to talk about. Is the this right here, right? So her elemental skill is based off her attack and max HP. Now, that's kind of dumb in my opinion, but like, you know, it's whatever. I never seen a character like her before where it's based off attack and max HP. Unless I'm stupid and there's another character like that. I mean, I guess Beidou, sorta, but I don't think it says anything specifically. Let me see if I can find her. So this is just based off. Well, hang on, maximum. Yeah, so this is based off of max HP. Now, in saying that, right? We go here. Also, too, you could pick it up. So it's like a little turret. I'll demonstrate it actually in a second. So stay with me here, okay? But so it's like a little turret. It's like a little. I don't really know how to explain it. I guess I'll just show it. Like I said, you guys can read this stuff if you want. I'll let you read this part right here. Because honestly, this part, I mean, I don't really care for like all this extra stuff. Blah 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 blah. And then same for this, y'all can read it. It's the same thing based off her attack and max HP. Blah blah blah. And y'all can read that. Blah blah blah. Okay. Now some people have been saying that she's a bad character. I don't think so. Okay. Like I said before in my other stream, you're just an idiot. So you're just an idiot. I don't know what else to tell you. Now let's go over her normal attack. Pretty fair. Pretty cool actually in my opinion. The punch is a little excessive, but it's just like whatever. You know, it's whatever. They gotta do something new, you know. They gotta spice it up every now and then, you know, with the characters and whatnot. And so yeah, so first I want to show is this right here. Okay, so like I said, this is like a turret, but not really. This only works only if the enemies are in the AoE or whatever. And if you have that placed down, you can also use it to do like a special like plunging attack, like so. You can do that or whatever. But the cooldown is even longer if you do it like that. It's way more horrendous. So you might want to save it. Only do that move if you really need to. You know, only if you really need to. Okay. But let me show you how cool it is though. So if I do this, I can switch to any other character. And almost like a C6 Bennett, but not really. You see, like it's pretty cool actually. Like, I don't know why people hate that. That wouldn't make a bad character. That would actually make a really great character. You know, so I don't have to constantly keep switching and yada yada yada. So Like, I guess people are mad at the fact that she's not a main DPS because she has a claymore. You know, I mean, I don't know why else people would say that she sucks. Basically, I think she's pretty cool. But yeah. So if I place that down, do all that, and use other characters and whatnot. See, even when they enter the AOE, they get hurt. So it's pretty cool, in my opinion. It's pretty cool. Now, hang on, give me 1 second here. Hang on. Okay, so now I will show you the other parts, which is pretty cool. Her burst. Now, I had a lot of fun using her burst. Okay, because I already did the trial run. Okay, but so the thing about this though, you have to time. So in order to make her really OP, there's a specific way to play her, in my opinion. But I'll show that. Well, I guess I'll show that now. So basically, you have to use your thing first, and then use your burst. Then right after that, you can place it down just like that. And then even after that, you can do that. So you can constantly just spam her abilities over and over and over and over and over. And then once you have her elements of mastery up, if so, and you know what, she's not even that hungry on energy recharge, so like it's perfect. It's perfect, honestly. Like that's how you should play her, I guess, sorta. But let's start it again though.
Let's get it on. I'll protect us. Everybody stand back.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen.
You asked for it.
Freeze.
Look alive.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Now, if you guys notice right there, if you were paying attention, all right, listen, okay. But now the tricky thing is, I would say, now this team is kind of trash for Dehya, right, or however you say her name. The team is pretty trash. But I will say that if you use her with, like, let's say Raiden, like the common OP support characters, like let's see, like Fischl. Some people say that she doesn't.
Created another
Okay,
universe.
hang on. Okay, be quiet, Fischl. I'm talking. I'm trying to give an example, and you're talking over me. Anyway, some people say that she doesn't work with Fischl, which I disagree, because
By royal decree.
if you have her burst, right, plus this, I think it works pretty well. Like, I think you're just an idiot. Like, you just don't know how to play the game, I guess. But yeah, she works well with Mona. I don't think her. But then again, some people said that she doesn't work well with Jin. But that's also a lie. You're also just an idiot, because because let's see, if you use her burst, let's see, okay. So, normal attack damage. Okay, all right. You know what? I was gonna say that Jin does work with I was gonna say Jin does work with Dehya, but now that I read it, it's normal attack, right? So that's true. Okay, that's true. But is that a bad thing, right? That she doesn't work with Jin? I mean, not many people talked about Jin when she came out anyway. You know, so not many people liked her anyway. So, and not only that, when's the last time you've seen an online random play as Jin? Honestly. Honestly. So, like, does it really matter if she doesn't work well with Young Jin? Like people try to make that point to make Dehya look worse, quote unquote. You know, so she works well with Sucrose. Uh, let's see. I guess beidou, like with her burst and everything. Uh, let's see. I mean, I don't really have all the greatest character. I mean, I guess Lisa too. Ayaka, Chi-Chi, Ball, like I said. Yoimi. I mean, like, dude, she works with a lot of great characters, and people are just stupid. People are just stupid. Oh, Ray the Oni. I'm so sorry. Hello, sir. Hello. This is going on YouTube, by the way. So, hello, YouTube and Twitch. Okay. So there's that. There's that. Right. I mean, there's not really much to review on this character other than the fact that, well, in my opinion, she's actually pretty good. Some people were actually making memes saying that, oh, she does no damage, no damage. I mean, she does elemental damage. I mean, I mean, because any animal character that you have by themselves, they do no damage. Every animal character does no damage by themselves. They have to have like a elemental reaction like pyro, you know, cryo, electro, everything else, you know. So, but by themselves, with no element, with no elements around, Animo is pretty weak by itself. So now, so in my opinion, she's pretty good. Like I said, people just don't know how to play certain characters, so they just automatically assume like, oh, they're weak. Oh, you know, they suck because of their frames. Blah, blah, blah. They try to be so technical with it. It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's just like, no, dude. Why can't you just say you just don't know how to play the character and you don't like playing characters with a claymore? Like, why can't you just admit that? You know. But that's my opinion. Now, for this guy right here, I mean, so the review for her is over. That's over. It took me 20 minutes to explain all that, or like 15 minutes or whatever. Um, now for Cyno, um, now I said this before in my other stream, my last stream, but I mean, if you think he's awesome and good, you're also an idiot, in my opinion, because well, he's not too great, you know. I mean, let's actually read some of his stats. So the only reason I think he's not that great is because he's kind of like he's not just Razor 2.0, he's Razor 5.0 or like 10.0. He is what Razor should have been. Okay, so I'm not really impressed by Hoyo for making this character. It's like, well, that's what we should have for Razor in general. You shouldn't have to make another. You shouldn't have to make another Electro Razor or whatever. It was kind of a waste of time, to be honest, but whatever. Marketing, I guess. I'm not a businessman, so I don't know. But the thing is, though, with Cyno, however you want to say his name, his burst, you have to play as him. That's the thing. You have to play. Like once you use the burst, you have to play as him. You can't change to another character. I think. I haven't really tested him fully, you know, with all my theories right now. But I mean, like I said, you kind of have to play as him. You can't switch to another character or whatever. So he's kind of like he's trying to be a main DPS, but you know. And Ray the Oni says, main field DPS pretty much. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But like, that's the thing I don't like because we already have that. We have Raiden. We have the Shogun, you know? Like, Shogun is like S tier support and main DPS. So I was like, why do I need this character at all? Not only that, but I made a joke too. That Cyno is basically like the PC, the legendary PC that you want, the best gaming PC, versus Razer, which is like a PS4. I'm fine with the PS4. Okay, I don't need the super luxurious, complicated gaming PC. Okay, I'm fine with the PS4. You know, so there's that. Oh, let's go over the normal attack. Okay, I said normal attack, not the elemental skill. Okay, so that's all right. I expected more with the spear. Maybe a few more stabs, you know, like Dante. Some Dante status from him, you know. But it's like whatever, you know. And then the elemental skill. The elemental skill is okay. What makes this character a bad main DPS is the elemental skill. Right after you do that, it takes forever to use it again. So that's what makes him a bad main DPS because of that. Like, once you do that, like you have to wait like 7 seconds. Like, I might as well use every other character, you know. But so there's that. I guess he's based off of Elemental Mastery, based off the trial run. And then you got this right here with this artifact set, which is not bad, I guess, you know. So this is like the most simple, like, I don't know. They could have made this better, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. They can't make him OP, you know. They can't make him OP. I get that, you know. But still, it's a little anticlimactic. Alright. And then you got this right here, which is based off Elements Mastery, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I can read that for yourselves. But Critical Judge, you're not reviewing the whole character. I mean, there's nothing, I mean, especially this character, there's not much to review. Like, it's plain and simple. Like, look how short the description is, like, of everything else. It's pretty plain and simple. So let me show y'all a little demonstration.
Time to clean up.
And see, look, already at that point, I'm using other characters. So I just used his skill. Well, I didn't even use the skill first. I had to use other skills to, like, complement him. And then right after his elemental skill, I'm using other characters already. Like, why would I have him as a... He's not really a main DPS. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, he's a character that I kind of just don't care about. Like Lisa, you know? Like, okay, your burst is good, but, like, the rest is just, like, kind of trash. And Raid the Oni says, Electro Zhao? Not even close. He's not even close to Zhao at all, to be honest. He's not even close. He's trying to be like that. Like, you can tell that this character is trying to be every other character that's OP, pretty much. Like, they're trying to be. They're not really OP, though. So let me set up the main character here. Let me set him up real quick.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
So basically, while I'm using my burst, there's gonna be like this little eye that pops up on your HUD or on your screen. It's like, I guess, like, I don't know. It's so stupid because it's like a little perfect timing, quote unquote, thing to use his burst like better or whatever, which is so stupid. Like, I feel like the eye thing is kind of stupid. Like, this should be automatic. This should be like with this one right here. It shouldn't be like if you miss your timing with it, then you can't do extra damage or whatever, basically. It's like, okay. And the only reason he's good, quote unquote, is because his attack speed is like superior. You know? Like what if I'm hit by cryo, which cryo is the worst element to fight in my opinion, but what if you're hit by cryo? Then your attack speed is slow, and then guess what? He's the worst character to play as in that situation, in my opinion. Well, you're trying to improve people's reaction time. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's cool. But you know what? Hoyo is doing it the wrong way, in my opinion. Hoyo should make the bosses and challenges and events harder, like the event challenges or whatever, like the battle ones or whatever. They should make those harder to improve our reaction. Not make a character that's solely based off their burst. And not only because look, listen. The reason why technically he's worse than Razor, technically by like mechanics and all that stuff, because in animation, because right, Razor has a useful elemental skill. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. Look, read it. Just read it. I don't have to explain it. Just read it. Just read it. Just read it. Just read it. That's all there is to it. Just read the elemental skill. That's all there is to it, dude. And Razor, his elemental skill is actually way more useful and is supportive of his burst. So, and then you said, what? Tanky enemies, boss with fight mechanism. I mean, I guess. You know, I mean, I guess. I would much rather use this character for like, just for like, I don't know, just for like hilly churls or something. I don't freaking know. Like, I wouldn't use this. Look, the first thing that's come to my mind. Okay, I'm about to fight a ruin guard. I'm not using this character. I'm not. I'm definitely not. No, this is the last thought of using this character for any ruin guard, for like the wanderer boss or whatever, for like, I don't know, for like these bosses here, like this boss or like this one or this one. Cyno is the last character I'm using for any of these bosses or ruin guards or anything. Like, no, I would rather use Cyno for hilly churls and like slimes and stuff. Like, so that's just my opinion. But yeah, so like I said, because Razor, he actually has his elemental skill is supportive of his burst. Okay, official, stop talking. We get it. All right. Anyway.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Okay. Did I ask Benny? Benny boy? Did I ask? I don't think so. Who am I looking for again? Oh, Razor. Hang on. If I can find him, I have him. I swear. There we go. So this is not the greatest. Okay. I don't have the greatest stats on him, but so look at this. Look at the description here, my boy. Look at all that. Electro sigils, gains more energy, and his attack speed is okay, you know. I will say, like, the normal attack is kind of trash because he has a claymore and he's slow. So it's like, yeah, it's a little bit dumb. I don't know. They should have had Razor be more like Cyno in a sense, instead of having him like use a claymore. Like, I would rather, it would make more sense if he was using claws, you know, in my opinion, or acting more like a dog, I guess. Not using a whole claymore. Like, what? That makes no sense. Or like make Razor use a bow, maybe. It would make a little bit more sense. So, but yeah, it's just my opinion.
May the glory.
But yeah, what do I think so far? I mean, I said it in my past stream, you know, if you think if you think she's bad, you're an idiot. If you think he's really good and all this, you're also an idiot. Like, you're also an idiot, dude. I can't help you. I can't help you, dude. This is like a scam. Cyno is literally a scam. Okay, he's a scam, dude. Razor is just good. Razor is good enough, if not technically better, because his elemental skill is actually, useful. Unlike Cyno, like you can barely use him. He's only useful for his burst, but other than that, like, I mean, he's kind of trash.
Bring light to this world.
But yeah, um, see what you say. Cyno is is a mid A tier DPS in my opinion. Okay. So, okay, so in my opinion, any character that's mid, I mean, they can't even be A tier. They can't. Any character that's mid can't even be A tier. They have to be B tier at most, in my opinion. You know. So, but yeah, what are you guys pulling for, huh? I'm definitely pulling for her. I'm definitely pulling for her, man. Like Jesus Christ. Do you not see her thigh? Look at that. Look at that thigh right there. Look at that. Look at that sexy thigh right there. Hey, hang on, Twitch. Don't ban me. Or YouTube. Don't ban me, please. All right. Just stating my opinion. Okay. But yeah. I mean, there's not much else to say. I mean, I guess 3.5 as a whole. Yeah, I mean, it's like whatever. I did the new Archon quest. Um, that's all right. It's a lot shorter than I thought, in my opinion. Jesus Christ, hang on. I'm like accidentally tabbing out like 20 million times right now, and you guys can't see it. I'm trying to go back to the original screen I had. Wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right,
Hear the voice of fate.
I was having technical difficulties as I was talking. Anyway. I heard rumors that Dehya is going on standard banner. Not too sure though. Yeah, I heard that too. So Dehya is gonna be on the standard banner, which is also, I mean, it's whatever. Honestly, I don't mind that. But some people think that, oh, because she's going on the standard banner, guess what? She's bad. She's a bad character, which is stupid. Which is so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, dude. Like, she's actually pretty good. I'm actually kind of glad they're gonna put an amazing character like her. She's not like, okay. I'm gonna make this clear. She is definitely not S tier. Okay. A tier. She's barely A tier. Okay, barely A tier. Um, well, honestly, she's just solid A tier. Let me just say that. Yeah, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it, she's solid A tier. Simple. Cyno, they should put this man on the standard banner. How about that? Because this man is like B tier. In my opinion, he's B tier. Honestly, like, like I said, like if I'm fighting a ruin guard, a mini boss, a domain boss, Cyno is the last character I'm choosing. The last character I'm choosing. I'm not picking this character, not even for the Spiral Abyss. The last character I'm thinking about. The last one. So they should put him on the standard banner, in my opinion. But that's like whatever. But Dehya, I mean, like, putting her on the standard banner, I mean, that's cool. Cool for me. Hey, more chances for me to get her. Hey, I'm not complaining. She's pretty good. Hey, Spiral Abyss, I'm taking her. Domain boss, I'm taking her. I'm using her, dude. Ruin guard, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, that's just that's just my opinion. But yeah, she's definitely going on the standard banner. And like I said, people think that that's a bad thing. That means that she's bad at the game, or bad at the game. um, Laugh at myself. Uh, but people think that she's a bad character because she's going on the standard banner. Now, I know Diluc, aka like as I like to say, Diluc.
Isn't some kind of fad.
And so this is my current team, and it goes kind of hard. And Diluc is pretty good. Most people who say Diluc is bad and blah 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 blah. Look, I'ma just, bro. Look, okay, I will say Diluc is bad only because of his elemental skill. It is kind of meh. It's like mid, you know? Because right after that, you're waiting for 8 seconds, you know? But if you're smart at Genshin and you know how to play a Claymore user, guess what? You'll build the Elemental Mastery because guess what? Elemental Mastery equals better reactions equals more energy, in my opinion. Not only that, but, you know, crit rate and crit damage. Don't judge my crit rate. It's not great. I know. Be quiet. But hey, I get all the energy, and my burst is, I get it quite often. I get it pretty quick, all the time. And I have the sword. I have this sword right here. So, like, Diluc is, for me, is pretty good. Like, I like using him, you know? He's my main, pretty much. And Raid the Oni says, I wouldn't mind losing a 50-50 and getting her, to be honest. Getting who? Dehya? Exactly, dude. Like, I wouldn't mind either. I would not mind at all. I'll actually be pretty happy to get her. Cause actually, let's wait, not details. Oopsie daisies. You said Dialect mains and C6 Bennett havers. My time to shine. Dude, like, yeah, dude. Oh my god. So, yeah, I do have C6 Bennett. I do. Easy. Easy, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I get kind of upset nowadays when I don't see a C6 Bennett. It's just like, okay. Like, I was kind of, because I brought this character, like, you know, I bring in Shogun, like, you know, the normal attack, you know, have that, plus the Electro thing. It's OP. It's OP, man. But when it's like a C5, C4 better, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to struggle a bit more, you know, that's okay. So, there's that. But, what was I gonna, oh, right. Now, there is one other thing, too. I think I wanted to, oh yeah, the constellations. Could you not do that? In my ear? Please don't do that. Okay, anyway. Anyway, now, in the trial run, that was just C0, you know? No constellation, and it was honestly not that bad, you know? So I can only imagine being like C2. Bro, she might be OP, so let's look at constellation level 1. So, okay, max HP is increased by 20%, and she deals bonus damage based on, dude. So if you have the claymore, right? If you have the special claymore or whatever that's for this banner, plus C1, you're probably doing about 60% plus more damage in general. So, and then you got this. Okay, so damage will be increased, so even more damage. And even more damage. Like, dude, you'll do more damage just from C1. Like, that's OP. That's OP. And then you got C2. So when she uses the so when she uses her little elemental skill, like the little turret thing I was showcasing. Let's see, the duration of the recreate it. So if you make another one, it will last longer. Okay. And then blah 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 blah. Additionally, when it fires, okay. X coordinate attack will be increased by 50%. Okay, so your damage is increased by 50% if you're hitting a target when they're in the circle, like within the turret, I guess. So that's pretty good. C2, even more broken. And you got this already with the Molten Inferno, plus this, plus the weapon. Like, dude, you're doing a crap ton more like bonus damage just from having her as C2 and having her weapon. So that's pretty cool. Then you got like the whatever stuff. What is this? C4. When flame. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, so this is her burst. Okay. So they will restore 1.5 energy for Dehya and 2.5 of her max HP. So she's really more so max HP based, like heavily, and a little bit of attack as well. But so for her burst, okay, that's pretty cool. So you'll get more energy based off like the max HP. That's pretty cool. So you just spam the burst like constantly. Like, okay, all right, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then you got C6. Okay, the crit rate. Okay, crit rate. That's awesome. By 10%. Okay, that's kind of lame. 10%. I was hoping like maybe 15 or 20, because she does elemental damage, and elemental damage doesn't really do that much damage compared to like physical or like I guess Animo. I guess Animo has the most elemental damage like by itself, I think, compared to other elements. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, but I would expect that to be higher. But like, that's whatever. And it will cause a crit. Okay, 15%. Okay, well, I'm seeing a lot of low percentages. Okay, so I'm like kind of not caring anymore. Like, okay, this is my 10%. Okay, 15%. Like, okay, whatever. This effect can be triggered by. Okay, I mean, okay. Well, y'all can read that, but well, I guess I could read it too. So, I mean, Raid the Oni, you're pretty much right. They do be writing essays. So it's like, yo, you want me to read all this, man? Like, come on. But anyway, and there's like hardly any punctuation. A lot of run-on sentences too. But anyway, let's see. So it will cause a crit damage of her burst to increase by 15% for the rest of the. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, and her burst is extended by 0.5 seconds. Oh, 0.5 seconds. That's also pretty short. Like, okay. This effect can be triggered every 0.2 seconds. Okay. The duration can be extended for a maximum of 2 seconds, and crit damage can be increased by how? Wait, what? Because of the crits? Okay, I kind of didn't get that. But okay, that's cool, I guess. So basically, if you have C, like what? Let's see. So basically, if you have, I don't know, I guess like C4, Dehya, or C2 even, then I guess you can flex, maybe? So, I guess that's kind of cool. Let's see his constellations. Okay, so, after using, oh wait, I forgot which one that is. Oh, that's his burst, okay. So, after using his burst, Cyno's normal attack speed. Oh, okay. So the attack speed is increased by 20%. I mean, I guess that's cool. But like, why is the attack speed so freaking high? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you got hit by cryo, then the character is useless. Then Cyno is useless if you got hit by cryo, because his attack speed is like his main thing. That's his main shtick. Let's see, for 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. That's not bad. It's a judicial. What? How do you say that? Okay. I can't read. By the principal, I guess, effect of his passive talent, Featherfall Judgment is triggered during his elemental skill. The duration of this increase will be refreshed. Oh, oh, okay. You need to unlock. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, interesting. Oh, you know what? Before we read any more, I forgot to mention as well. You can also, uh, while you're using her burst, like the little fist or whatever, you can also place down a turret, or I keep saying turret. I don't know what else to call it. I guess Molten Inferno, whatever. If you know the name, good for you. But if you place down you can place down the Molten Inferno, um, while you're using her burst. So after like your burst runs out, you can place down a bigger Molten Inferno thing or whatever. So that's cool. But I forgot to mention that. I forgot to showcase that, but now you know. Now back to Cyno mains won't be enjoying the Blizzard Strayer and HUD art. Wait, what? The HOD artifact domains. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That domain is like it's just ugh. But yeah, so and this is kind of stupid. So once you have okay, so C0 Dehya is not that bad. C0 Cyno is kind of bad. It's like B tier. It's very like it's like B minus tier in my opinion. Um, but once you get like C1 to like possibly C2, let's read this one. When Cyno's normal attack his opponents, blah, blah, blah. Okay, his electro damage bonus will increase by 10% for what? All right, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. So I guess if you have C2 Cyno, then I mean I guess I guess Cyno is now A tier if you have C2, but you have to pay for that, I guess. Or if you're free to play, I mean, hey, good luck to you trying to get C2 Cyno. Then we got C4. Okay, so when Cyno is in the Pax Warren Path Clearer, okay, state. Triggered by okay, triggered by his burst. If he triggers electro. Okay, so all right, so this is kind of stupid already. So this whole I don't have to read the rest of it. I really don't. So basically C4, right? Basically his elemental burst and elemental skill is like 2 times better if you know only if you do electro charge like the elemental reactions, which is kind of which is kind of dumb. In my opinion, that's kind of dumb. And guess what? Guess what? He will restore 3 elemental energy for nearby party members except himself. So then what is the okay? So is Cyno a main DPS or not? Once you're C4, it's just like, okay, I don't want to support my team. I want to, I want to do more damage. I want to do more whatever. Okay, that's so is Cyno a main DPS or not? Like I don't I don't know. Okay. So then you got this one, which is whatever, and then you got the last one. Okay, how good is C6? Okay, so after using I think it's the burst, right? I keep forgetting. Okay, no, that's like the L. Okay, so, yeah, so this is the burst. Okay, a triggering blah 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 effect of the passive talent Featherfall Judgment. Cyno will gain 4 stacks. What? Day of the Jackal. Okay. When he hits opponents with normal attacks, he will consume 1 stack of Day of the Jackal to fire off 1 Dust Stalker bolt. Okay, this is already. Why is this so long? Okay, so he gets 4 stacks, right? When you do like I think when you time the special like HUD thing when you're using the burst or whatever, like that little eye comes around the screen or whatever. Once you do that, I guess you gain a stack, and then every time you gain a stack, you'll fire off a bolt or whatever. Lasts for 8 seconds. Okay, so Day of the Jackal lasts for 8 seconds, max 8 stacks. It will be canceled once packs ends. A maximum of 1 bolt can be unleashed this way. Okay, 0.4 seconds. Okay. I mean, I guess that's cool and all, but for okay, so if you're so C6 basically means you love fighting games. You know, you play Mortal Kombat or Tekken, and you have like the perfect timing and all that stuff. Like you're one of those cracked freaking freaking like top 10 leaderboard, you know, players and whatnot. This is for if you're like that, if you love fighting games, this is perfect for you. C6 is like perfect because you're gonna get that perfect timing with this like little burst featherfall judgment thing or whatever. You get all these stacks and you try to get 8 stacks and all that stuff and yada yada yada. So in my opinion, C6 Cyno, I mean, like, I guess it bumps them up to A tier, A plus tier, but I guess. And then for Dehya, like, it'll bump her up to like A plus plus tier, very close to S, but not too close, you know. But yeah, I mean, hey, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I just hate the fact that people say, Dehya is not good with any. Oh, she's bad. You can't use her with any character. Blah 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 blah. And it's just like, bro, like, okay, we get it. You suck at using claymores. We get it, dude. You know, we get it. You don't have to. You don't have to complain that you can't use another claymore player or claymore user or whatever. You know, I'm sorry that we couldn't make another bow character for you because you suck at using claymores. I'm sorry. But but yeah, so for Cyno, or for Cyno, however you want to say his name. Let me I can't remember the team that you get with Cyno. Okay, so here's another thing I hate about the trial runs. I hate the trial runs because the characters that they give you to try the character out is trash. Cyno will never, ever, never, ever, ever work with Kali, Barb, and Noelle in the same team with Cyno. Like, dude, this team makes no sense. This team is the dumbest team I've ever seen, ever. And why Noelle? Like, okay, like, it's like they're trying to paint Cyno as like this main DPS god or whatever, but really he's kind of ass. he's like one of the worst main DPS players I've ever played, in my opinion. Now, if you ask me, I would much rather delete Cyno and just keep this team right here. I'll keep Kali, you know, I'll use Kali and then, you know, use Noelle as like a main DPS, you know, because Noelle is kind of better, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Cause like, see, it doesn't make any sense because like, why am I using water with like Hoyo? What are you doing with these trial runs? Like, I'm not gonna be using Barb in a in a hydro like domain. Like, what are you doing? And then now I gotta wait 8 seconds, you know, stand here, do nothing, basically. Do it again. Do nothing, yes, yet again. And then now, you know what? Let me try using him, like, by himself, like, without using Kali and Noelle and all that stuff. So let me try. I mean, I guess it's it's okay, but like at the same time, look at all the to even have that much fun with Cyno, you have to have so much crit rate and so much crit damage. I can already tell. I can already tell you guys are saying like, oh wait, but critical judge, look, he's doing all that damage though. Yeah, because of all the crit rate and crit damage. Like, it's not because him standard like with this. Let's say like the average crit rate for any person that's building a character is like 30 something or 40 something. The average crit damage for any Genshin player is like 130, 150, or something like that, 140 even. It's not gonna be that fun. And like the elemental mastery, we already know most people don't care about the elemental mastery, so he's even gonna be worse, in my opinion. So that's how I feel about Cyno. But for Dehya, it's like you don't really have to build her like that, honestly. You really don't. Now look at this. Hardly any elemental mastery, hardly any attack. And look at this. Possibly the most average crit rate and crit damage you can possibly see when someone's trying to build a character. You know? Maybe the crit rate could be like 40% or like 30-some%, and the crit damage could be like 120. But this is like probably something you'll see if someone's really trying to build a character. Like average-wise, you know? And then again, she can't... I mean, she does decent amount of damage. Not by herself, though. She does do a lot of damage with other characters, because technically she's like half support. Not really a main DPS, but she's like more so like support. You know? Wait, hang on. And once again, I don't know why Hoyo loves giving the dumbest characters for a trial run with Dehya here, because it's just so stupid. Because like, I would not use him with her. I would use, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like Lisa or something. Lisa would be way better, in my opinion. So I gotta do this first, and then do this. Ow. Yeah, do it all over again. And simple. And then that comes back around. It's just like, dude, it's simple. Probably the most busted pyro character I've ever played as, in my opinion. And not only that, we're about to have our burst back again. It's just like we can just keep spamming these two over and over and over and over and over again. Not only that, but barely has any elemental mastery. You know, some crit damage, some crit rate. I mean, look at the energy recharge. Like, that's fine. That's perfect. You know? But yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, it's just, you saw how much fun that was. You know? Dehya is pretty much a good tank and pyro application. Exactly. And that's why I like. And if you compare, dude, if you want to use Dehya with Raiden Shogun right here, Raiden Shogun, however you want to say it, busted, completely busted. But then again, that's not really saying much, because I mean, she's pretty much busted with anyone. If you team her up with anyone, any other Genshin player, she's pretty much busted. To be honest. So, but there's that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, there's not really much to talk about. You know, that's pretty much it right there. But yeah, who you guys gonna choose? You guys gonna pull for this guy right here? If you are, you're stupid. Okay. If you're pulling for her, you're a simp. And I'm a simp, okay? So honestly, it's a lose-lose if you pull for any of these two. And by that I mean like I said, if you pick this guy, then like you're an idiot. But if you pull for her, then you're a simp, okay? Because like at the end of the day, are they worth having? That's a real question. Are they worth having? And now I will say overall, no. No. They're both of these characters, you don't need these characters. You really don't. You really don't need these two at all. You know. I'm only picking her because, like I said, I'm a simp, you know. And is she S tier? No. Is she A tier? Yes. B tier? Yeah. A tier? Could be A tier, but only because of his burst. But other than that, like he's not really overall A tier material, in my opinion. Then Ray the Oni here says, just pull whoever you like. Unless you're like a huge meta player, trendsetter, whatever the crap, you know. If you're the clown of the internet talking about this character is so bad, this character is worse than Chi-Chi, trying to get all the clout and yada yada yada. I'm not here for that. I'm not a clown. Okay, I'm not here for that. I'm telling you exactly what it is. This character is good, and you shut your mouth, okay? That's it. That that is final, okay? But I'm only saying this character is good because I'm a simp, okay? Now, this character, I mean, like, you know, whatever. So, Benny Boy, oh my god. You know what? I'm also kind of glad that Bennett is in the banner as well because there's so many people that don't have C6 Bennett, and I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of these online players that I play with that don't have C6 Bennett. Honestly, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating because like C6 Bennett is like not even S tier, like S plus tier, dude. Honestly, but hey, that's just my opinion though. that's just that's just my opinion. Uh, yeah, there you go. That's that's pretty much it for the whole review. You know, it took us like about an hour to review the whole thing, but hey, you know, we got through it. So at the end of the day, like I said, would you guys pick? I mean, like, are those two characters really that worth it? No, not really, in my opinion, because I already have like some pretty good characters. I don't need any more characters. I mean, I even pulled this dude for no reason, just to flex. Literally just to flex. Like, just look at my freaking profile, like my avatar, just to flex. Look at my name card, just to flex. Like, do I need it? No, I don't. Okay.